Take your hands, spread them out wide, and place them on your knees. We're going to do a little bit of a grounding exercise here just to kind of make us feel a little bit more relaxed in our bodies. So with your hands on your knees, go ahead and feel the length in your spine. So feel this length from the tailbone, the actual sit bone, all the way up your back to the top of your head. So there's this growth, almost like your tailbone plants you down and the spine is growing upwards. Engage your belly. See if you can feel the belly engaged. You can close your eyes. You're always welcome to stare at the tip of your nose if that makes you feel better. We'll just take a couple rounds of deep cleansing breaths. So know that you're in a safe space because you're home. And really take in a big breath and see if you can fill up just 5% more than you normally breathe. And we're really going to practice working on our pranayama today. I'm going to make that kind of a focus, some different breathing techniques for us. And this is just awareness of breath, prana, your life force, which is your breath. Without breath, there is no life. Just concentrate on that breath. Just notice how it feels to breathe with your arms kind of anchored and your hands anchored to your knees, because we're going to move into a different shape now. So now we're going to take the arms up above the head and hold on to your elbows. So that's just feeling if this like kind of framing your head. What this is doing when you breathe here, it's elongating the lungs. So the lungs are lifting up and kind of pushing down with their arms up above our head. So it's lengthwise, it's getting taller. And now just take a couple breaths here. Good. And now we're going to open the arms out wide. So stretching the arms, reaching the fingertips towards the sides of the room. And then again, taking a couple breaths here. So what this one is doing is it's making the lungs go out this way to widthwise. So you want to feel the stretch out as you inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can push air out the sides of your ribs, like all around the cylinder. Notice how the arms feel a little heavy, maybe a little tingly. And now let's reach the right hand either to the chair or to your right leg and reach the left arm straight up overhead. So pulling the left shoulder up, lifting the left ribs, and breathe into the left side. Just feel like you're imagining this. Now, clearly we're not just breathing into the left lung unless you only have one lung, which is possible. But just breathe into the left side of your body. And do know that your left lung is quite a bit smaller than your right lung. Now let's switch sides. So take your left hand down on your right arm up. Big breaths in, feeling up the the right side of your lungs. And this is just a visual we're doing. We're visualizing breathing into the right side of our body. Very good. Lower both hands and tuck your chin towards your chest. Squeeze your belly in, and then exhale, push the belly out. Inhale, squeeze up Tract in that belly. Exhale, push it out. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze in. Exhale it out. Last one. Inhale, squeeze in. Exhale it out. Now, take your hands and take them behind your head, elbows out. Add just a little bit of weight to the back of your neck with your hands. And then bring your elbows, point them towards your knees. And try to stretch out the back of your neck. And we'll breathe here a couple times. Now lift your head up, point your elbows back, and lay your head in your hands. And just lift the chin so the neck elongates. And again, we'll take a couple breaths here, breathing in and out. If you can try that Ujjayi breathing, go for it. That's the audible breath. I don't know if you can hear me breathing, but one more. Nice. Let's roll our shoulders up and back, taking just a couple shoulder rolls here. Now we're going to match our breath with our arm movement. So we'll start with our hands down, pointing your thumbs away from you. And then we'll inhale, 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 inhale. Palms touch overhead if you like. And then exhale, 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 exhale. So shoulders come down. And remember, you're matching your breath with the movement. So you'll inhale up. Exhale down. You're welcome to breathe in through your nose on the inhalation. Then if you want to exhale out the mouth, that's that hot, fiery breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, look down. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Now pause and just feel the prana, the energy you've created in your body. Just for a second, you may want to re-ground yourself by placing your hands on your knees, lifting your head up and closing your eyes. I'm going to move to my chair since I start out on the floor so I can let everybody in on the computer. All right, so now we're going to practice working as opposed to our arms, working our legs. On your inhale, you're going to lift your heels up off of the mat, off the ground or off of the mat if you're sitting on the mat like me. And we'll just inhale, come onto your tippy toes. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, lift the heels, engaging the legs. Exhale, lowering the heels. Inhale, lift the knees, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and we're going to hold this. Stay onto your tippy toes. Shoulders back. Take your thumbs out away from your hips. Now lower your heels and lift your arms up. Stay here for just a breath. So what we're going to do now is our arms are going to come down and our heels are going to come up. So we're connecting the body and the mind. Arms come up, heels lower. Exhale, heels up, arms down. Arms up, heels down. So it's an opposite movement. Just do a couple of these. One more, heels up, arms down, lift your chin and look up. Engage your belly, squeeze in, shoulders back. Exhale, heels down, arms out to a T. Turn your palms face down and then rotate your palms face up. And then we're going to start to twist the body. So like imagine you're holding something in the palms of your hands and move nice and smooth from side to side. Keep your legs stable and still. Just try to engage your torso. Maybe notice the temperature in the room. Notice anything that you're hearing other than my voice in the house. Maybe just notice some silence. It's really quiet here today. At least in my house. The dog's not barking. All right. Feeling the arms getting a little heavier. Now let's come back out to a T and rotate the palms down. Just see if that loosened or relaxed the arms. Now take the hands by your legs and then sweep them forward. So come out in front of you into that thunderbolt-like shape. Deep breaths. Now hands to your knees. Round your back and look towards your belly. Push out through the back, your spine, and breathe. Relax the shoulders. Now we're going to slide our hands down towards the floor, towards our ankles. Relax just a little deeper in the neck if you can. Again, see if you can exhale and fold just a little bit more. Just see where you feel like going today. Nice. Very slowly rise up. Hands to hip crease. Shoulders back, heads up. We're going to lift the right knee. Actually, take your hands and interlace them for me. Well, maybe not. It might be better palm on top of palm. Put it on top of your right thigh. It doesn't have to be right on top of your knee, but somewhere on your right leg. And I want you to lift up your right leg as you press down into it. So there's a resistance. I want you to press down into the thigh as you try to lift up your knee. And as you do that, lift your head up. So neck gets longer and you're feeling this engagement, that leg trying to push up as your hands push down. Ooh, feel that one. All right, let it go. We'll shake out the wrist and maybe do the other side. So put your left hand on bottom, right hand on top here. Let's try that. And press your hands into your thigh. Lift up your left knee. Lift up your head. Shoulders come down. Couple breaths here. Engage the right leg by pressing it down. If you can spread out your toes, try that. Maybe you feel a little shaking like I do. Lower left leg. Shake out the hands. Let's try it again on each side. Right palm on the bottom, left hand on top. Squeeze your belly in and lift your right knee. Shoulders down, heads up. Spread out your right toes. Engage. So tense, 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 and then release. All right, left hand on bottom, right hand on top. Lift up the left foot. Head rises, tense, 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 tense. Lower down, good. Now sweep your arms out and up, back up to tall mountain pose. Extend and spread apart your fingers. Press your feet actively into the floor. Bring your shoulders down, soften. Deep breaths. Exhale into cactus arms. Now we're going to take this left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you for the twist. Your head lifts, your heart lifts, your body twists to the right side of the room. All right, back up through center. Reach up, exhale into cactus arms. Take a couple breaths here. And then we'll switch sides. Right hand's gonna come to left knee, left hand's gonna reach behind you or hold the chair. Lift the head up, turn the torso to the left. Breathe a couple breaths. Here you go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Reach both arms back up. Hands to the knees, round the back. And then fold all the way forward. Slide the hands down the legs. Relax the shoulders. Now slide up halfway and roll the shoulders back. So you'll feel this kind of curve in your spine where the tailbone feels like it's getting longer. Head is lifting, chin is pointing forward. If you want to add in lion's breath, go for it. That's where you stick out your tongue going, ah. Yeah, exhale, tuck your chin in and fold. Beautiful. Let's sweep our arms out and in, rise up onto your tippy toes. Lower your heels, bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to twist to the right again. So left elbow points towards the right knee and twist. Now back through center and take it to the other direction. And back through center, open the arms up to the sky. Exhale, come on down and fold. Lift up halfway, shoulders back, head shooting out forward. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, shoulders back, thumbs point out. Inhale, lift your right knee. So without resistance, lift that right knee up. Kick it out in front of you. Point and flex your right foot. Maybe make some circles. Now bend the knee, draw it in, and then exhale, open it out to the right side. Left knee still at 12, right knee is over to the 3 o'clock, I guess. You have to remember, I'm doing everything backwards, so I have to really think. So I want you to feel that right inner thigh. Take your right hand to the inside of the knee, and then reach your left arm out. You can look towards the left thumb if it's feeling all right in your neck. And encourage the right knee to kind of open up so you're getting the inner thigh stretch. Now we're going to take the left hand over our head and take a big, long side body stretch. Reach over. Also, hand can stay on the back of your head or the left hip. You take which option works for you right now. And again, feel that stretch in the left lung. So all this area of the body is expanding. Those intercostal muscles are lengthening. And your lungs can just take in just a little bit more air. Just breathe in and good quality breaths. All right, now lower the left hand. Hold onto the side of your chair. And we're going to extend the right arm up. Reach back. Very good. Now, we're going to straighten out the right leg so that leg is nice and straight. Again, see if you can sit to the edge of your chair and keep the left knee bent at a 90 degrees. And then bring your arms out to a T. We're going to move into triangle pose. So option for triangle pose, you can take these right toes of yours, and you can turn the toes up, or you can keep the foot flat. We'll do it twice, so you can try it both ways. So I'm going to start with my heel off the ground, so that automatically, when I pull my toes towards my shin, I feel my leg engage. So it's just a little bit more when you have your toes pointing up. And we're going to take the right hand down, left arm up. You might not lean as far this time, but go ahead and try it. See what happens. Couple breaths. All right, good. Arms back out to a T, and then if you had your toes up, try to put your toes down this time. And we'll do it one more time. Lean towards the right, left arm up, reach tall. So as opposed to kind of leaning over to the right, reach up. Use that right hand to kind of draw open your chest. So it's like rotating the torso towards the sky. Left shoulder can go back maybe. If it feels all right to you. Very good. Now take your left hand to the chair, right arm, reach it up, pull back. So feel this whole angle from the toes to the right fingertips. You want to reach down the side of your chair, go for that if this is too low for you. And that is a beautiful stretch on the whole right side of your body. I hope it makes you feel good. All right, we're going to come back to center, step your right foot in. Can you feel any difference in the right leg and the left leg? I can. Maybe you can too. All right, let's recycle our sun salutation. Inhale up. Exhale, round, hands to knees, chin to chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, shoulders back, neck extends. Exhale, round and top. Slide up. Shoulders back, thumbs out. Inhale, lift the left knee. Bring it up and in. See if you can engage your abdominals by bringing it up, not using our hands this time. Then we'll kick it out in front of us, and then maybe make some points and flex and spins with the foot. Nice job. Bend the knee, and we're going to take it over here to the left. I'm just going to scoot a little bit more to the left side of my chair. And we'll start with both the knees bent, 90-degree angles. Take your arms out to a T. And then take the left hand to the inside of your left leg. Right arm's going to reach over, reach up, and then reach over. So we're going to take our time kind of getting into this side, using your left wrist to kind of push open the left knee because it wants to collapse. It feels like it wants to help stabilize you. But I guarantee you, if you just hold it there, you'll feel more inner thigh stretch. So awareness of your physical body. How does this make you feel? Okay, we're going to turn back out to warrior arms. Right hand to the seat of the chair or to the chair leg, and reach up with the left arm. Can you gaze up? And back out to warrior arms. Return back to that angle over your head. Maybe go a little deeper, reach a little further to the left with your right fingertips. Or again, remember the option to hold the back of your head. Just breathe. Try not to rush to the next pose, but rather stay present for this one. That's a challenge I often face. I imagine that some of you often face that too. You're just like, okay, let's go. Let's move to the next one. Can you just be comfortable, content? Now we're going to straighten out the left leg. We'll start with our heel pointing into the ground and our toes pointing up, if that's the way you want to go. Or you can also keep your foot flat if it feels better to you. Try reaching out slightly to the left and coming down. So this arm is very loose. The left arm is very loose. Right arm is very active. Very active. It's like you're trying so hard to touch the sky. And this arm's just peaceful, relaxed. All right, return back to warrior arms. Flatten your foot. And then we'll take it one more time down, see if you can get a little bit deeper. Can you reach just 5% higher? And can you smile in this one? Smile through this asana. Asana just means pose. All right, here we go. Let's flip and reverse over to the other side. Left arm comes up. Reach over your head, maybe hold onto the chair leg. So making the left side of your body as long as it possibly will go. Nice job. And we come back, bring our feet together. Sit tall, readjust, and then we'll flow through our vinyasa. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms come to your knees, tuck your chin towards your chest, hollow out your belly, shoulders up to your ears, and then exhale, hands slide down your shin. Take a breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, fall just 5% more down. Inhale, slide your hands to your shins, extend your neck forward. Exhale, fold. Press into the ground, rise all the way up, mountain pose. And hands to heart center. Maybe close your eyes and just check in again. How are you feeling now? We're going to stand now and move into our standing postures. So make your way to behind your chair. So we can stand right behind the chair. Got plenty of space to step back if you need to for our downward facing dog. So here we go. Fingertips to the chair. And we're going to press our heels down. So for those of you with long legs, it might feel a little different than with our short-legged folks. But you're going to take the fingertips to the top of the chair, back, and then push it down. So you're going to feel this right here in your wrist. And Annie, don't do this one. On that one hand, for sure. Good. So we're just trying to stretch out the forearms here. All right, now release that and roll out your wrist. Okay. Now we're going to practice what we did in the chair, but we're going to stand and do it the chair's here for your balance. So this becomes more of a balance pose now. So we'll inhale, arms up and come up onto your tippy toes. And then exhale, arms down, heels down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, soften. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. For all you ladies who used to wear high heels, that's right. Who wears them anymore? I bet the shoe company's dying. Exhale, down. Inhales, come up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale. Hold it. See if you can stay on your tippy toes a little bit longer. Just don't hold your breath. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep holding. Engage the belly. You got this. For 5, for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lower the heels. Take your hands to the top of the chair. You're going to step back, downward facing dog. Once you get there, you can move and adjust and kind of feel out your dog here. I always think it's important to kind of shake the hips, bend the knees, twist the torso, whatever feels good. And take it all in, all the different ways you can find muscle groups in this pose. There's so many that are active here. All right, so after you've made some movements, let's settle in. Bend your knees a lot so your knees are soft. And we're going to take the left hand to the center of the chair, the top of the seat, and then sweep the right arm out. So look towards that right arm. Now we're going to thread the needle, take the right arm over to the left side. So what you're feeling is your right shoulder opening, that scapula area. You're reaching that arm like you've got something in your palm of your hand and you're sending it underneath you. And then take it right back out. You may sort of feel this in your legs too. Exhale, sweep the arm out, maybe look to the left. Inhale, look to the right. 2 more. Exhale, sweep the arm to the left. Last one. Sweep your arm to the left, look to the left. And bring your right hand to the chair. Lift up and straighten your legs. Press your heels into the ground. We're going to pause here for just a couple breaths. Boy, do I feel that in my legs this morning. Breathe. All right, slowly push back into that downward facing dog. Right hand to the center of the chair. Reach your left arm out to the left side and thread it underneath you. So bringing your palm underneath your right arm, reaching, pulling your shoulder, left shoulder down and over to the right. And then exhale, bring it out and bring it forward. As you can imagine, an elephant's trunk. This was an elephant's trunk. It's swaying. Soft knees. Don't lock those guys out because they're working too. Those legs are working here. 2 more. Reach over to the right. Back out. Reach over to the right. And back out. Take your left hand back to the chair. Hold on and then straighten the legs and lean forward. Shoulders down, heads up. Nice little breath or 2 here. How we doing? Are you still there? Just checking in. Now we're gonna, from here, with your head up, you're gonna bend, 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 like you're squatting down. You should feel something in the front of your shins here. Engage your belly and just keep squatting. Go until you don't think you wanna go anymore. So discerning which one's good, how much you need to do today. And I'll straighten your legs. We're gonna do 3 more of these. Bend and squat. Call these turbo dogs. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Woo, feel that. If you are feeling feisty today and want to take your hands to prayer and come off the chair, you can try that. That's a little low squat balance. If not, just holding on to the chair. All right, straighten the legs, reach tall mountain pose. Good, hands come back to the chair. We'll walk in just a little bit because my feet were too far out, so maybe you want to step in and readjust. So it's not quite a down dog. So my hips and ankles are over one another, and my back is at an incline forward. What I want you to do now is just push your tailbone up. So almost like you're tilting that pelvic floor forward and pushing your booty up into the sky. Now we're engaging the hamstrings here. So just push up through that. Push up the hips, push down the feet. Good. Now lift back up, and we're going to step the right foot to the chair. So we're coming into warrior one. We'll bend into the right knee, and then soften the right knee. Your left foot should be angled. Heel is just going back, but the left toes are angled to the left side of the room at like a 45-degree angle. And just take a couple of these, bend and straighten, kind of working the knee. Notice where the hips are pointing. So the hip bones should point straight ahead, not one out to the side. Warrior two, once they're out to the side, but in warrior one, your hips point forward. Just be engaging the back left calf. All right, now we're going to find balance. Bend into right knee, press into the left heel, shoulders squared forward, arms up or arms out to the side. Maybe try them out as if you're holding something in the palm of those hands again. So working the arm muscles. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hands are going to come back to the top of the chair and step back to your downward facing dog. We'll just kind of pedal out, shake it out, wiggle it out. All right. So now we're going to come back into downward dog, look forward, and just step your left foot forward. So here we go, right foot. All 4 corners of the right foot is on the ground. Your right toes are spiraling to the right side of the room, and you feel that right Achilles engaged. And we're just going to bend and straighten left knee. Hold onto the chair, to your hips. And you feel that right hip rotating a little bit more forward and the left hip pulling back. So there's always this balance we're looking for in any yoga pose. Equanimity. All right, now bend into your left knee, shoulders back. Arms out to up above your head or arms out to a T. Palms facing up if your arms are out. And we stay here for 3 breaths. So feeling the strength in your legs. Inhale and exhale. One more. Hands return back to the chair. Then we'll step back your left foot. Shake it out. All right, here in our downward facing dog, we're going to move into cat shape. So your hands are going to stay on the top of the chair. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Push up through your shoulder blades. Soften your knees so the back pushes up, like it domes up like a little turtle shell. Separate the shoulder blades. Push them out to the sides. Push up through the spine. Tuck your belly in. Bend your knees slightly. Look down towards your toes. Good. And now we're going to imagine we're sticking our head out of this turtle shell. So lift up your gaze and extend your chest, your chin forward, and feel the belly come down a little lower and your tailbone stick up, pushing out your booty. Your elbows are kind of softly bent maybe, and look up, just like our turbo dog. Strengthen those legs. There's your hamstrings, ladies. You feel this. Smile through it. All right, straighten the legs, come forward, high plank. So I can feel my thighs engaged here, so I'm squeezing in, inner thighs. Shoulders pushing down towards my wrists, towards my hands, and the head is lifted. Nice, long spine, long legs. Now rise up onto your tippy toes, get higher. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog, heels lower. Toe heel your feet out wide. Come into, at least your feet are as wide as the chair. And we're gonna bend into one knee and bend into the other. Go ahead and turn your toes out. I think that'll feel better here. Just kind of moving, Skandasana, a little side to side action. Okay, we're bending the knee. One knee bends, the other one straightens. Inner thighs, legs working here. All right. So when you've had enough, or if you want to keep going, keep going. If you're ready to come to stillness, we're going to take our hands either to our knees or to the floor. Knees are bent, booty's in the air. Also, hands could be on the chair, somewhere. So feel what feels good to you right now. If it feels good to go down, go down. If you want to start to straighten your legs some, you can, but just feel out what's best for you. Don't go further than if you think you're going to fall or get dizzy, please stay up. Just take the options. And we'll stay here for just a couple breaths, breathing in and out nice and slow. Feeling the length in the hamstrings. Now, as we come out of this, I want you to be mindful and toe heel the feet in. So the feet come right underneath the hips. When you come up, tuck the chin towards your chest and roll up nice and slow, nice and real slow. If you get a head rush, return back to neutral and just press your hands into the top of the chair or bring your palms together. Sometimes that will help equalize your blood pressure by palm to palm, head up. Forgot to wear my watch, so I can't see what time it is. All right, open your arms out wide. Now wrap your hands around your shoulders. Give yourself a nice hug. Notice which elbow is on the bottom. So I have my, and we're gonna take the opposite one that's on the bottom. So if I have my left one on the bottom, I'll take my right one on top, and we're gonna cross our legs. This is eagle pose. We're just gonna sit down into the hips. So we're feeling this outside, just holding on. Kind of squeeze everything in. All right, now we'll release that, open the arms wide, and we'll take the other side. Other opposite leg goes on the bottom, opposite arm goes on the bottom. Give yourself another hug, and then drop the hips some. Lift your head up so the neck doesn't scrunch in towards your arms. Can you breathe and balance? Good, now release the arms, release the legs. Back to Tadasana. Stand tall, shoulders back, heads up. Just breathe. All right, now we're gonna return ourselves back to the chair. If you wanna go onto the mat, you're welcome to do that now. We're gonna move into some twist. Starting with sitting to the right side. If you're on your back, you're laying on your back, you can do this. It's called twisted roots pose. In your chair, you're going to take the outer leg that's on the outside, left leg for me. We're going to cross it over the right ankle. Right hand's going to stay on the top of the back of the chair. Head's lifting. And we'll start by just looking over your left shoulder. So just take a moment to look to the left. And now take your left arm out. Bring your left hand behind you and see if you can keep looking towards the left. And this is working your deltoids, your pectoral muscles here. And you should feel a little bit of a tight squeeze in the left shoulder blade towards the spine. And now we're going to slowly take that left hand all the way across and then in front of you, and then hold on to the right side of the chair. Now take your right hand to the left side of the chair. Inhale, lift up, exhale, twist. Three more breaths. Breathe in and out 3 more times. I like things in 3. Like I can, first one is kind of figuring out. Second one, I'm like, ooh. And then the third one is like, ah. All right, when you're complete, we'll come back through center. Stretch out your legs in front of you. Reach your arms up behind you and take a big stretch in all 4 directions. And then exhale, soften everything and let it go. Now we'll turn to the left side. So your right ankle will cross over your left. Hug your knees together. Lift up your head, soften your shoulders. And look over your right shoulder first. So we're just going to look to the right. If this does not feel good in your neck, don't do it. Steady your breath. And now we'll take the right arm out in front of us. Bring it back behind you so you're reaching back. Look over your right shoulder. You may want to try this. Look forward and then look over to the left. So keep reaching back with that right hand. Look to the left. Woo, that one feels good. Now bring your right hand to the side and then in front of you. So spine gets nice and long here. Right hand's going to touch the side of the chair. Left hand's going to go to the other side of the chair. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, deepen your twist. Three more breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Turn back through center. Lift your feet off the ground. Reach your arms up above your head. Stretch out. Lean back. Maybe slide your hips forward. So you can reach back further. Make yourself as long as you can. And then exhale, soften, and let go. We're going to move into a little bit of a meditation now. So get yourself comfortable. If you like to put your feet on something or lay next to a couch or something nearby, go for that. And I ask you just to put one hand on your belly and one hand on your leg or on the floor if you're laying on something. And just observe your breath. Just follow the breath and the movements your body makes when you breathe. And notice all the surfaces you're touching. Anything that's supporting you, the chair, the ground. Just notice the support. And as you're exhaling, see if you can let go just a little bit more on each exhalation. So when you breathe out, sink deeper, get heavier into your seat. Relax the bones, the muscles, and the skin. And now let go of your worries. Just feel yourself supported in a safe space. Let go of your worries and feel yourself in a safe space. And we're going to sit quiet just for a few minutes. And if your mind begins to wander, repeat the mantra, let go of my worries. I'm in a safe space. Bring awareness back to your body. Again, feel that support that's surrounding you, the chair, the floor, and then feel the support of everybody else who's taking this class with you right now. The support of others. You're not alone. Let's take in a deep breath together. And exhale, sigh it out, an audible sigh, go, ah. Bring a smile to your face and then wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself a hug. And this is a virtual hug I'm sending out to all of you, and you can send your virtual hugs out to everybody too. And squeeze really tight, like you mean this hug, like it means something to you to hug. And release our hugs, bring our hands to prayer, sit tall. When we bow our head to acknowledge ourselves in this beautiful practice, we also bow our head to acknowledge everyone else who practices with us and the teachers who came before us. May all beings everywhere be happy and free of suffering. And may the thoughts, my thoughts and words and actions contribute to the happiness and the freedoms and equanimity for all. Thank you so much for practicing with us today. Peace and be well. Namaste.